Hi Cancer, this is your April mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month reading. So I have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of April. We have death clarified by the world. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Two of Cups and the Chariot. And we also have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a Gemini, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Not is it only a general reading, it's a very straightforward reading. The thing about this spread is that something finally comes to an end. So the two of you, you and this person, can finally move forward together. And it kind of feels like finally, or I can think of words, at long last, right? So if you meet a new person this week, perhaps you'll go on a date, or you'll go on a couple of dates, or if you meet this person on a social media or on a dating app, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to move forward with them right away because something has to come to an end first, or perhaps something is in the process of coming to an end right now, right? Or if this is somebody you already know, this week, that whatever was preventing the two of you from being together is coming to an end, so the two of you can be together, so the two of you can move forward. Right? Yeah, death clarified by the world, the first two cards on the left. Both cards are ending cards, and it's kind of symbolic that one ending card is clarified by another ending card. Death, by the way, is the personal Scorpio card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Or death, yeah, this is something that's done, over with, right? And the world is my happy end card. This is one chapter of your life coming to an end, and a new happy chapter of your life can begin. The world could also be someplace remote. The Eight of Wands right next to that could be a travel card. The Wheel of Fortune could also be a travel card. So perhaps if this person is at a distance for you, they're not able to come towards you right away, or perhaps they had to go take care of something, a business or family, and that's why they've been away from you. But all of that is done. So now they can come either see you, or they're coming back, and the two of you can continue where you two left off. Or finally, get to know each other and move forward, right? So yeah, for some of you, you could be in another relationship, they could be in another relationship, but in this case, that relationship was pretty much over with, right? For others of you, it is circumstantial, and I think it is for most of you circumstantial. But whatever those circumstances are, like I said, they're finally going to become a thing of the past. So with the Eight of Wands, this is them coming towards you, right? This is a card of communication, and like I said, it's also a card of travel. We also have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. I really like this Knight here. It could be a fellow water sign you're dealing with, another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or that's the way this person feels about you. The Knight of Cups is often called the Knight in the shining armor, but this Knight usually talks about emotions and genuine, authentic love. We also have the Queen of Cups right there in the middle. I think that's you, Cancer. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. I clarified the Queen of Cups, wanting to find out how you feel about this. And the Wheel of Fortune came out. So you are definitely on board. You're 100% on board. Because the Wheel of Fortune, first of all, like I said, is also a card of travel. But most importantly, the Wheel of Fortune is a card of starting a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads, and the word fortune in the Wheel of Fortune is there for a reason. So it's kind of symbolic that we've got two ending cards, one clarifying the other, and then we have a new beginning card with the Wheel of Fortune. Right? In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Two of Cups and the Chariot. That's an amazing potential outcome. Both the Lovers and the Two of Cups are soulmate cards. So when two soulmate cards show up in the same reading, especially one next to the other, this person, you've guessed it, is definitely at least your soulmate. I'm saying at least because the Lovers is also a twin flame connection card, if you believe in twin flames. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card, by the way. You could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers is also a card of the lover of your life. This person could be the lover of your life, and you just can't wait to be together. The Two of Cups, yeah, it is a soulmate card. It's also a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people finally coming together. It's a card of two people in love with each other, and two people being on the same page about how they feel towards one another, right? And the Chariot, the last card that came out, that is your personal card, Cancer, unless you're dealing with another Cancer, right? And it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. It always is. And, some of you may already know the same card could be interpreted in multiple ways, even in the same spread. So there's two really fast cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. The first one is that 801 that we were talking about a couple of minutes ago, and the second one is the Chariot. That's also a very fast card. So again, travel could be involved here in some shape or form. The Chariot is also a card of victory, right? And this is the type of victory where you move forward and you don't look back, because you know this is the right thing to do, to move forward with this person. But an amazing reading for you, Cancer. Something is definitely coming to an end, and the two of you can finally move forward with this person. We've got quite a few major arcana cards, quite a few of them, right? And one of the major arcana cards is your card, the Chariot. Really like it, Cancer? Congratulations. Cancer, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Cancer, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Empress, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Four of Swords clarified by the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Well, let's address the obvious. I do see a couple of scenarios here. In scenario number 1, somebody here is either getting pregnant or somebody here is going into labor. Right? The Empress, the first card that came out, this card often comes through as somebody who is expecting a baby, right? The Wheel of Fortune is a new cycle in your life. You are getting pregnant, or your significant other is getting pregnant. It is a new cycle in your life. Or if you're going into labor, that's obviously a new cycle, right? The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck is also a card of a new beginning, right? The Ace of Swords could be news. If you've been trying to get pregnant, I think you will hear some good news. And with the Four of Swords, this is somebody, going into labor, or perhaps if you needed some, like medical assistance to become pregnant, if you know what I mean, then perhaps that's it right there with the Four of Swords. And the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Four of Swords, is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So that's scenario number 1. Scenario number 2, you are going on vacation. That's pretty much it, right? The Empress, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, you're still the Empress. The Wheel of Fortune, you're actually going someplace on vacation, hopefully someplace warm. So with the Four of Swords, this is you taking a break, relaxing somewhere by the pool or on the beach, or perhaps somewhere in the forest. I don't know, perhaps you're going camping for your vacation. The Nine of Cups, clarifying it, is you're still feeling good about it, right? And the Ace of Swords, it's a new chapter of your life, right? Because you're not going to be working, you're not going to be among the people you usually spend a lot of time with, your neighbors and people like that, or you know what I mean? So yeah, one of the two scenarios, that's what I see here. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, in the second half of April. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the 801s, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords, clarified by Judgment. We have the 10 of Swords, clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. And we also have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, this is an interesting reading, Cancer. There is no commitment on marriage cards, and I don't do extended on X spreads. Well, the last card that came out is the 10 of Swords. Let's talk about that first. The 10 of Swords is a card of an ending, an abrupt ending. And I clarified it asking, so what's coming to an abrupt end? And the 9 of Pentacles came out. And the 9 of Pentacles, among many interpretations of that card, one of those interpretations is a single person. Right? So it's possible that if you're single right now and this ex comes back, your single days are over. You're going to be getting back together with this person. That's how it's actually most likely going to play out. Don't forget, free will is always at play, But yeah, this person is rushing back in, and they've got a very serious offer for you. Right, the Knight of Swords right there in the middle, clarified by Judgment. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Knight of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or this is their energy rushing back in. There is some sort of a sense of urgency because the Eight of Wands, the first card that came out, is also a pretty fast card. Perhaps this person is traveling to see you, or they are in a hurry to get you back before somebody else steps in. Perhaps you're already talking to other people and they find out about it, and that's what lights up the fire underneath this person's butt. I don't know. What I do know is, like I said, they're rushing back in, and they've got a very serious offer. The Eight of Wands, the first card I came out, is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. That's the offer. You know, this ace often comes through as a proposal, by the way. And I see this all the time when people think that the only way to get somebody back is to propose to them, you know, and it often works. But nevertheless, this ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, somebody who is ready to start a family, somebody who is serious, right? And again, with the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, chances are you'll be giving this person a second chance. The Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that is your card. Cancer, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. All right, so yeah, that's what I got for you, Cancer, for this reading. If this video resonates, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing the rest of April. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.